Okay, we finna get deep. Relationships could be, you know, a big thing when it comes to insecurities. How I overcame being insecure? Pretty privilege. With all the, he don't give a shit about the damn characteristics. He don't give a shit about what's inside. He want a bad bitch because he wants to be seen with a bad bitch, and that leads me to perception again. Insecurities. You should always feel like you're the baddest bitch in the world. Women not wanting ugly friends. I feel like the word ugly is just so demeaning. Ain't nobody ugly. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. We didn't come out the coochie creating our motherfucking self on 2K. We didn't peek our head at the coochie, blank. Draw a sketch on how we want to look. Go back in the coochie, shake it up, and come out. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Rule Number 1. And today's rule is have confidence, period, at all times. Because today's topic is insecurities. So yeah.
Insecure, she don't like the way she feel. She look in the mirror and she don't even love herself. She's pretty on the outside, on the inside she just shining. Looking for love when she don't even love herself.
Well, today's topic came about because I have an afro. And I have an afro because, you know, I want to get out of my comfort zone. And I never wore afro in public before. Like, I was taking out my braids this morning and I was going to put on a wig or a lace or whatever. I'm like, I don't feel like doing it. And it was 87 degrees today. I was like, So let's do something with my real hair. And it was greasy. I'm like, oh, I'm going to have to wash it. I'm going to have to straighten it. I'm like, I ain't doing all that. Let's just do a fro. Fuck you. And I was like off and on, like contemplating, like, oh. I was like, maybe I should do the podcast when my hair done. But no, I'm like, girl, you the baddest bitch on earth. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, you gonna look good. And voila. So I really want to touch on how before it's like I was insecure as heck. Like back in the day, grammar school, high school, what? You would never see me with my real hair. You would never see me like my whole face out, like showing all my face. No. And then I was talking about this morning. I'm like, dang, I realized I got a lot of unhealed trauma. I used to always would have like a middle part to have the, you know, hair in my face. Or like I just like last year got a frontal and a sad part, and like that's probably most my face have shown for real. And I was like, dang, cause I always hated how I look with my hair pulled back. I feel like now my confidence from where it used to be, I feel like the baddest bitch on earth. Was T. You know, I gotta keep on keeping this consistent for y'all because this is gonna be the biggest podcast eventually. Y'all, yeah, be on the lookout for me because yeah. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Grammar school, I just didn't feel pretty at all. Like, it wasn't there. High school, I started glowing up, as they call it, or whatever. And it's like, oh, people will be, people will give me a compliment or call me pretty. Or like when I was with my ex-best friend, and I'll be like the pretty girlfriend or whatever. It's like I still didn't believe like when they like gave me a compliment, I'm like, y'all talking to me? Like I accept the compliments, I'm thank you, but it's like deep down I didn't believe it about myself. So I was really like going through it. As I think, like I was really in a rough spot. A part of me being insecure like probably made me be so forgiving and that girlfriend give all them chances and all that, because like I didn't feel like that bitch like how I feel now today. So I feel like I went through a fucking lot. I went through a fucking lot. Like I didn't like all. Okay, we finna get deep. Back in the day when I first started dating probably like sophomore year or whatever, and I had this friend. I had this friend, and it's like I feel like because I was going through so much at home, and I feel like I didn't have love at home. I already didn't have no confidence. I already feel pretty. So it's like when a boy came into a picture, I was like just eager to be loved, and to be a girlfriend, to just have somebody to say, oh, they love me, or and I love them, da da da. And it's like talking about it now and realizing and like how I'm in a different mind space now, it makes me almost want to tear up, because it's like, damn, like I was really that naive, really had that low of self-esteem. I was willing to take anything, willing to fix anything.
Wow, man. Damn.
Once I feel like I found myself, I didn't find myself till like this year. I had my first podcast was just audio podcast, and it was about self-love. And like I was in another relationship with my ex-best friend, and like I realized like, damn, I don't love myself, and he didn't love himself either. And I feel like both of them energies was not mixing, because it's like, damn, we both claim we love each other more than ourselves. So that's why we keep willing to do the toxic stuff. We keep willing to forgive each other, keep willing to go back. People only stay to be comfortable. Go run for the hills, run as far as you can, because like for real, that shit is crazy. That shit a drain. That shit how you question your whole motherfucking existence worrying about a damn relationship. I feel like, okay, I dated that boy a year and a half. It was a kitty, but it was stressful. It was toxic. That really took a toll on me. Like I wasn't even healed yet. Like the amount of trauma and everything I took from that relationship, I just poured that shit right. I poured that shit right into my next relationship. It's like pouring shit on fucking shit. You have to heal before you go into anything else. Okay, I turned this into relationship, and this is insecurities. But a relationship with the first boy made me so insecure, like to the max. That's why I really bring it up. That was the relationship that I felt the worst in. I feel like I was begging him, like, and it's like, if you, yeah, like, no disrespect to my dad, but I didn't like have a dad for real in my life. So, and my dad passed away when I think the same month or the month after my dad passed away, I started talking to that boy, and I was confiding in him. I was so hurt. I was da-da-da. He was making me feel better, da-da-da. But I feel like that boy really ain't like me for real. Like, it's like, I think it was lust, but I was recognizing that lust as love, because I didn't care about that. I just wanted to be loved. Like, I just wanted to be loved, and like, I really couldn't decipher the difference. It's like, oh, okay, you having sex, and you bring around your family, all that yada yada yada. And I feel like when he was bringing around his family, I never like, they all meet up and cook, go to church together, all that. Like, I ain't never had that. It's just like, great. Like, I want to be part of the family. Like, my mama, like, we all, at my house, we all get our food, go to our rooms. Childhood trauma, like, you will have to heal from that. And I'm still not healed from it. But the unhealed childhood trauma I had, I was, leveraging it out with him and his family. Like, it's like, yeah, of course I didn't want to be with him for a long time, but it got to a point where, like, I been with my mom. She didn't kick me out before, like I said earlier. And it's like, he was the only person that I could really run to, like, drama in the house. Said we could just get into an argument yesterday, and niggas gonna say sorry, da da da. I'm gonna go over there just cause I don't want to be at home. I'm putting myself in another toxic environment, but it's more bearable because it's love in the equation. It's sex in the equation. It's the thought of being loved in the equation. So it was easier to deal with that toxic stuff than my household toxic stuff. So it took me a long time to separate myself. Relationships could be, a big thing when it comes to insecurities, because they gonna make them. In relationships, they cheat. It's gonna have you questioning yourself. Oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty enough. Like, you got all. That's that. How I overcame it. How I overcame being insecure. When your personality come, like when you finally come at your shell and you just carefree, your personality out there is bold, it's strong, and you can just be yourself all the time. I don't care where I'm at. I'm being myself. I like to dress like a hoochie. Yes, I do. Just like a fucking hoochie. Like, and then my grandma told me. She said she wished she had the courage. She said she wished she had the courage to dress provocative when she was my age. So when she said that, I'm like, oh girl, can't nobody else tell you nothing. Like, what? I'm me, this me. I gotta have the girls out. Not all the time, but it's always a pleasure. T and Tamara. The twins. So I overcame being insecure. It's like really coming out your shit, really, tapping into that self-love. We're gonna jump into segment 2, and it's the word ugly. Now, I feel like the word ugly is so demeaning. Like, when I used to, high school, I used to be that girl who take up for the nerds. And I used to be that ghetto girl that take up for everybody. That used to be me. Like, no, y'all, who? And can't nobody get bullied in my presence. That's so over with. Like, what? So I remember I was in class one day, and it was this boy, picking on this other boy. And I always thought it was weird for other boys to call other boys ugly, but that's just me. I don't know about y'all. I just feel like, as a boy, why are you giving your personal opinion on someone else's appearance? That, on another man's appearance. Oh, he if you would say somebody ugly, you would say a nigga fat. I'm talking to somebody and they be like, oh, they last ugly. Woo. I'm like, ain't nobody ugly. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Y'all see my little words. I write so damn sloppy, but they say when you got sloppy handwriting, you're smart. And she could have went to Harvard. She could have went to Spain. She could have went to Yale. But anyway, I feel like the word ugly is just so demeaning. It's just it's out of whack. I feel like the word ugly to use in someone's actual facial appearance, that's just so rude. And it's already rude. People know it's rude, but I feel like it's so harsh. Damn, but people, throw it around. I say somebody clothes ugly, somebody outfit ugly, them shoes ugly, that wig, tall. But I just don't, I can't call nobody ugly. It's I used to be insecure. I know how I feel to be insecure. So it's what? It's if I see somebody, less attractive, why would I go to the extra mile to call them ugly? If you know they less attractive, more than likely they probably feel the same way about themselves. You're not the first person that's telling them that. You're not not their first time probably hearing it. So it's why go out your way to be an asshole and be mean? That's not right, and I don't like it. I'm trying my best not to curse, and I don't like it. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Period. Everybody's a bad bitch. Everybody's handsome in their own way. I feel I would motherfucking see if we came out the coochie and you can create your own fucking character on NBA, on 2K. We didn't come out the coochie creating our motherfucking self on 2K. I know damn trouble, but we didn't peek our head at the coochie, blank, draw a sketch on how we want to look, go back in the coochie, shake it up, and come out like that. Okay, then if we all was motherfucking 2K characters, then yeah. But no, we all was born unique, different, and what the fuck. I wasn't nowhere telling my mom and dad to fuck and make me. I came out how I came out. So when I came to our realizations, when I first started doing TikTok, I always used to have to have a filter on. And Instagram too, like taking pictures, I always used to have the filter on. You know, I didn't like, I always, you know, get the little sad angles. Like, I wouldn't take a picture like this. Because I just felt like I didn't like my face. I like my face structure. And like, you know, to this day, my sister's like, oh, you got your mama face. Because my mama face is round. My granddad face, her dad, is round. In circle, a pie. So I got a smash on my mom's face and my dad's face. So it is what it is. I feel like your confidence make you what you are. Any person less attractive or not, if you have that confidence, ain't no way in the world you're ugly. You have confidence. You believe that you're beautiful. Why care about anybody else think? But to get to that point, it is a journey. Society segment 3. Society. Now, society, they put women on pedestals. What's attractive, you know, the big booties, the big bitties, all that. I feel like society be placing stuff, and social media, BBLs, and you know, the bodies are praised nowadays. I feel like anybody over 13 got a social media account of some sort. Like, that's a problem with a lot of women now. They feel like they have to look a certain way, be a certain way, look a certain way to get on camera, look a certain way to be an Instagram baddie. People look for other people's opinions to validate themselves. What they eat don't make you shit. What you eat don't make them shit. But again, all ties to loving yourself. And comparison is the biggest thief of joy. Detox or cleanse from social media. Most people does stuff off perception. They want to be perceived a certain way. They want to be looked at a certain way. Living beyond our means for social media to perceive that you got money when you really don't have it. People look too much on the outside and not the inside. Y'all, this one of my pet peeves. I hate when someone walks up to me and the first thing they look at is my damn shoes. Look at my face. Then look you up and down. Then up and down look. That's gonna kill it. Bitch, who you looking at that like that? Now, bitch, but now what's tea? Like, girl, I hate that. No. Now they are already getting ready to judge you. I could go to the store looking like the bummiest bitch in the world. Just cause. I could have everything I want to need. I could outdress everybody on the block. But just because I came out bummy that one day, everybody gonna perceive, oh yeah, that's a bummy bitch. Woo. Or you judge them just off your first encounter with me. I know people say, oh, first impressions are everything. But sometimes first impressions are not everything. Especially when in dating. First impressions can be tricky because people put on that facade because they know first impressions is everything. So that's why they able to manipulate the situation. No, Mia. It's in within and not what's on the outside. And that leads me to my next topic. Pretty privilege. Now we saying what it's on the inside. It's on the inside that counts and not the outside. But pretty privilege is automatically what you look at on the outside. Automatic. I consider myself as pretty. But do I feel like I get privilege? No. She a 4 and a man a 10. He fine too. You think he really gonna date a 4? With all the, he don't give a shit about the damn characteristics. He don't give a shit about what's inside. He want a bad bitch because he wants to be seen with a bad bitch. And that leads me to perception again. They want to I can't fuck with no, da-da-da. She got to have a face card. She got to be bad. Having niggas that be talking, baby mamas be looking so raggedy, so dusty. Looking like Frankenstein. Being so fucking for now you want a bad bitch. Now she gotta be 10. I ain't trying to saucy. I ain't gonna offer saucy. But it's been fine men that try to talk to me and I automatically turn it down. this gotta be a trick. Like, this gotta be a game. Like, you're definitely just trying to fuck. Like, you don't want nothing to do with me. And this is the whole point of pretty privilege, because if you fine and I'ma automatically judge your type off how you look, you want a fat bitch too. So that relates to insecurities. You should always feel like you're the baddest bitch in the world, and he talking to you because he think you a bad bitch. But that wasn't my man. And I'm like, what? Me? You wanna talk to me? I'm sorry. Not round here, partner. Not round.
Not round here, partner. Not round here. Not round here. I ain't believing it, man. It's not moving me.
Like, you just trying to fuck. You just trying to have sex with me. I'm not going for the okie doke. I know other girls feel what I'm talking about. I know y'all do, because it's like, yummy, I'm no sir. But this gonna be a good one. And if y'all are still watching, then it's a good one, right? Period. But pretty privilege, I feel like, you know, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. You know, men, I feel like then some pretty girls do be so fucked up and so hurt because of their pretty privilege, because they're pretty and everybody wants them, everybody chasing them down, they keep getting hurt and beat down and beat down. Next say, motherfucking men, women not wanting ugly friends. And I just feel like it's two sides to it though. Because I feel like, you know, the less attractive women feel like they can approach a more attractive woman because they probably already know the society norm. Oh, you know, she didn't want to be friends with me, and they already feel insecure about themselves. So they not even gonna put themselves in a predicament where they feel intimidated or feel like you're looking at somebody that you feel that look better than you are fucking it. So I mean, but the women not wanting ugly friends, I feel like that's crazy, and that's like brain fucking massive. Like, based off of looks, you can't be their friend. I feel like friends are so much more than a fucking than looks. Like, are you kidding me? That's not a fucking friend. That's a model buddy then, like that's a picture buddy. You want to go take pictures with her all day, or you really want to be friends? I don't give a fuck if the bitch built like a refrigerator and look like my granddad. If you bring something to the table and you can add value to my life and be a real, genuine, freaking friend, you can sit with me, you can be my friend. But as long as you pretty, you ain't got nothing to add to the table, don't got no money, don't want to get no money, you just want to sit in man's face to get money because the privilege thing coming in. What are you doing? It be them pretty ones, because they think because they got pretty privilege, they don't have to do nothing, and they gonna have their superhero say the day one day, you know, say their whole life one day, and it's just not giving that. And but shit, most of the time it works in their favor, because some men don't care if the woman don't have nothing to offer. If you're pretty, I like you, come on. But once that skill gets to drop, oh, well, what can you add? What do you got going on? I don't want a broke bitch. But but it depends on that man mindset too. Because as a man, I can't. It's so many sides to it. Because as a man, you got a grown man mindset. You gonna want a woman that's having something going for herself. But a boy, she just pretty. She's my wife. But I mean, that works for some people though. You know. I'm not knocking it, cause shit, if I was pretty and that's all I like, Krishana off P Valley. We're gonna use her example. We're gonna use Krishana off P Valley as an example. And this was season 1. And she was basically telling, you know, Mercedes was finna leave, and she was basically telling Mercedes, like, dang, you got your gym. I don't got nothing. All I know how to do is be pretty. And Mercedes ain't had shit to say. She was like that damn look. Damn. Because Mercedes was like, I hope y'all bitches got y'all plan B's. And they talking about the morning after pill. And Rashawn was like, yeah, she said that. She only thing she have is being pretty. And sleeping for niggas. Like, getting paid to sleep. I don't like sleeping all day. So, well, she was just close. That's quick money. That's easy money. Just sleeping to get paid. But anyways, that's a perfect example. Men, just because you're pretty, men will spend money on you, do all that. But when you less attractive, you have to do more, work more. But does that? I mean, nah, I can't. It's not the same way for men. Cause a woman ain't finna look at you like, damn, you so handsome and take care of you. Unless you're a sugar mama, and then you a cougar, then yeah, I see that. But like, just a regular, I don't really see that happening. Like, cause bitches be taking care of bums. But it is women definitely out to take care of bums. So, if you one of them bums, it's fun. If you one of them bums, I need you to go ahead today and get a job. A J-O-B. But to go back to my topic, women not wanting ugly friends. If you feel like that, you're not gonna approach someone that you think is more attractive to you. Or maybe they have and it wasn't just a good experience, or they treat them like the last option friend. And I felt like that a lot of times where I was with the last option friend, and you know, the last resort friend, the friend you just hang with when it's nobody else available, or just to smoke your shit, eat your shit up. And I really feel for y'all, because like at a point in time I felt like that. And I just, this whole podcast is just to know that you're that bitch. You're a bad bitch. You're that girl. You're that boy. You're him. You're her. Like, what? Work it. Fuck it up. You're worth it. That girl. You're pretty. And look, this. One man's trash is another man's treasure. So don't never get fucked up. Don't never get fucked up. Oh, that man did you wrong. That man cheated on you. And it's somebody out here for somebody. And now I don't believe in soulmates. I believe if two people want it bad enough, it's gonna work. Period. I don't like all that soulmate stuff. Oh my God. I feel like, okay, that word can be used, but the point of it's one specific person out here for you, and you gotta find that one specific person that's just destined to be with. I don't believe that. But like I said, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Period. When he won't do, he will. When he don't like, he will. Yes, honey. Period. Y'all see that? I did the emoji. You're handsome. Yeah. And that's it for this episode. Y'all remember rule? Always be confident. Rule number 1 is to be confident. Always. Even if you don't feel pretty, still walk around. Still step on these bitches' toes. Cause what? Still feel like you're that girl. Even if you're not feeling it. I'm learning to not show what I'm feeling now. Inside, outside. I feel like, cause venting and all that. Yeah, I'm gonna keep talking. Let me. I can talk all day. But let me let y'all go. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel. And see y'all soon. See y'all later. Mwah.